you know what I decided? I decided to go live because I'm very upset because people are getting really out of control with this white privilege stuff. I'm at the grocery store and I'm in the 10 aisle, the aisle that says 10 items or less. Yes, I have 15 items, but I'm 9 months pregnant and I can't stand up for long. And this white man comes up to me and says, "You lazy son of a bitch." He says, "You lazy son of a bitch. You need to go back where you came from." And he says that. I said, "Sir, you don't even know me. I'm not lazy. I'm 9 months pregnant." He says, "You're ignorant. You're ignorant." And I'm not ignorant. And it hurt me so bad. I'm sorry, y'all, because everything in me wanted to just tell him who I am and how I know. But I couldn't get anything out. I could just tell him, "Please leave me alone, please." And my child is just sitting right there. He said, "Mama, why would he call you that? Why would he do that?" I can't even explain to her why he has so much hate in his heart. And what he didn't even know is that my daughter had 5 items that she wanted to buy herself. So I really didn't even have that many items, and even if I did, it was just a really... And what are you gonna tell me? I gotta either go back from where I came from, and that I'm ignorant, and that I am a son of a bitch. I'm in Publix trying to buy groceries. I don't understand it. Like, why are you so angry at me? You don't even know me. And you call me a son of a bitch, and I'm ignorant and a piece of shit. I don't understand. And I'm just sorry, y'all. I don't ever come on like this, but I said, people need to see the hate that is going on in this country. The hate is real. And for that white man to come up to me and call me a son of a bitch and lazy and go back where I came from because he had a couple items and he wanted to get in front of me. And he said I had 20 items in a 10 item line. What would make you that angry to yell at somebody like that? And he just kept going on and on until the Publix lady had to grab him, tell him, "Please leave." He just still kept going on and on. And I was scared to leave there because I thought he was going to follow me to my car, take out a gun. You just never know. But it just hurt me so bad, y'all. And I'm tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm a state rep. I fight for other people. I'm tough. But when you're in a situation and somebody tells you, "You son of a bitch, you're ignorant, go back home where you came from." And I'm thinking, like, I'm from America. What are you... It really hurt me so bad, y'all. And I'm sorry for everybody that has to go through this type of stuff. Why do you hate people in your heart like that? What would make you hate somebody that bad? And I'm real, y'all. Yes, I'm a state rep. I'm supposed to have all this under control, but I'm real, y'all. I'm 9 months pregnant, and I was in that line today, and I didn't cry until I was pushing my buggy out before that man called me a son of a bitch and yell at me and tell me that I'm ignorant and I'm a son of a bitch, all because I had 20 items in a 10 item line. It hurt me so bad, y'all, and I'm sorry. I don't usually cry, but I just had to tell everybody what's going on in this world. It's real. And I know y'all see Ilhan Omar, and y'all see all this stuff about send her back and stuff like that, but it's getting out of control. And it's inciting so much hate. And I have never been, nobody's ever told me that or yelled at me as an adult in my adult life. I've never had a white man come up to me and say those things to me. I was shocked, y'all. I was so shocked. And half of me wanted to fight. Half of me wanted to be upset. But my daughter was sitting right there. And Dakota, come here, baby. It's just a real moment in this house. Dakota, when that man did that, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel sad because I know you were going to start crying and I wanted to snap at him. But if I did, I can't because I would get in trouble.
I know. It's okay, baby. I just wanted you to see, people to see that Dakota had to witness that. And we really have to do better when it comes to, if you see it, and the craziest thing is it took 5 minutes for other people to say something. If you see other people being treated like that, if you see someone else being called a son of a bitch or go back home or you're ignorant, you're a piece of shit, and because of their color, you need to say something. I should have never had to go through that. Nobody in that grocery store should have had to go through that. All because you wanted to get in front of me in line. Nobody should have to go through that, especially somebody that's 9 months pregnant. It's okay, Cody, you can go now. So, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to get myself together. And I'm sorry, but I had to have a transparent moment with you all because people need to see that the hate is real out here and people are standing around watching people being hated on. And everybody can see that I am 9 months pregnant. He probably saw my Planned Parenthood shirt on. He probably saw my Planned Parenthood shirt on. That probably made him even madder. But people need to see. And if you see somebody getting discriminated against or yelled at or cussed at or called ignorant or nigger or whatever, the Publix right here off of Veterans Memorial right near Providence. That's the Publix. If you see something, make sure you say something because at this point I'm very upset. Yes, I will be calling that Publix. I think they took too long to step in. I'm probably going to call and do a police report on him because he definitely was out of line. I don't know the man's name. I couldn't get my video recorder out quick enough. You know, when somebody's calling you a son of a bitch and telling you go back to your country, you can't even think quick enough. You just looking like, what in the world is going on? So I'm going to get out of here because I need to get myself together. I love you all. And I said, you know what? I need to really, be transparent with people because this is what people are going through. This is what brown and black people and people that are immigrants are going through every day. I'm not even an immigrant, so I don't even know why I was treated like this. Even if I know why I'm treated like this, because there's so much hate. I'm not going to say there's so much hate in people's heart. And so I'm going to get off here and I'm going to get myself together. But long story short, if you're just tuning in, I was in the grocery store. The line says 10 items or less. I had 15 items. The man, I guess he tried to get the line, got upset, got his groceries, was leaving out of the door, came over to me, called me, said, you have 20 items and you're in the 10 item line. I'm like, sir, I'm 9 months pregnant. He said, I don't care. You're a lazy son of a bitch. You need to get the fuck out of here. Go back where you came from. He said, you're a piece of shit. And I said, sir, you don't know me. He's talking about you're ignorant. So all of those things happen in a matter of a couple minutes, and I'm just trying to get myself together. And I said, as soon as I get to the house and calm down, I was going to make this video because people need to see what's going on. It was very devastating, and I just feel like, everybody is not like that. I wouldn't say every person in the world is like that, but if you see somebody that's discriminating against people, then you need to make sure that you speak out because this is ridiculous, and I can't believe that it happened to me. And I'm not knitted. Tell the man I was state representative. I didn't say any of those things. I just told him that he needs to calm down and that it was not right. And my daughter was sitting there and saying, why is he calling you a son of a, why is he doing that? And it was very devastating to me because I couldn't do anything. I was helpless. And so if you see people getting discriminated against, if you see these things happening, please Please step in. Nobody stepped in for me until the last moment when the man was already out of the grocery store. Everybody was just looking around while he was calling me all of these names and calling me lazy. So make sure if you see something like this happening, you step in and say something, especially for a woman that's 9 months pregnant and can't stand up long. If she gets in the 10-item line, let her get in the 10-item line. So please, I'm going to get off here because I need to calm down. But make sure y'all are standing up, because if you're silent, then you're doing the same thing. I don't know the Martin Luther King quote, but if you are silent, then you are doing the same thing. Thank you all. I'm going to calm down before I go into labor. Thank you, everybody that's watched, and I just hope that this happens to nobody else, that this doesn't happen to other people. And I'm in a good neighborhood. I'm not in, just all the different aspects that you would think, like I wasn't being mean. I wasn't, just imagine people that have a different tongue or different dialect or to speak in another language, how they're treated. So please, you all, and I was calm with this man. Just imagine if I would have hit him, then I would have been in the wrong. If I would have done something, I would have been in the wrong. I would have been going to jail. So please, you all, if you see something, please step in. Nobody stepped in for me, and I almost, went off, but God is good, and I'm out of there, and the situation is over. And I hope that by this video, it opens up people's eyes that this is just not happening to a congresswoman, or this is just not happening to regular people, just anybody. This is happening to everybody. There's so much hate in this world, and it's being incited by our president every single day. And people are really doing more and more and more. And this happened to me. It can happen to anybody. Thank you all. Love you all.